Welcome to hopefully a future series on my YouTube channel that I want to start. This is my Minecraft Gotham City project. It's been a long time coming. I've been working on this world for years now, most likely close to 7, but I took some B-roll of the entire grounds. I'll insert that here and with that said, let's get started with the tour. So you have these beautiful gates that I created myself. I have a completely different banner, which I have yet to change out, but these are the gates that are inspired by the ones from Batman 1989, the one with Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson. But beautiful archway that I really like the design of, and the walls go almost all the way around. Now, this is the driveway where many of people can pull in for all the extravagant parties Bruce Wayne likes to throw. This is Alfred's car for when he has to go into the city to get groceries or anything he needs, or pick up Bruce when he's been rendered unconscious from a fight, like in Batman Begins. This is Bruce's car, which I believe he drives all the extravagant galas and everything he enjoys to go to keep up his appearances. And this is my Wayne fountain. I really like it. It's custom design. I like the W, and I like how it's center stage, and you get a big old W while you're looking at the mansion. Before we tackle the mansion, let's go to the right and look into the greenhouse, which houses almost every plant in Minecraft, because I couldn't really find any source images of what the greenhouse is supposed to look like from Batman Begins, which is what this is inspired off of. But just like Batman Begins, here's the part where young Bruce falls through the wood when he's playing hide and seek with young Rachel. You fall down there, you get a beautiful view of the Batcave, but we're not there just yet. If we take our attention to the left of Wayne Manor, this beat-it off little path in the sticks of Wayne grounds, basically, it takes you directly to Wayne Family Cemetery that's on the grounds. I took this design from the Batman map that was released recently to Minecraft, and I tweaked it a little bit to tuck it off into the pines of this island. There's 3 real-life people memorialized in my cemetery. You have Adam West, 1966 Batman, amazing guy. Kevin Conroy, the voice of Batman, in my personal opinion, and Cesar Romero, the original Joker that goes along with Adam West. And then if you follow this beaten path up, it takes you to Martha Wayne, Thomas Wayne, and Jason Todd. I plan on making it to where this has been dug up and Jason's body has been taken somewhere to the Lazarus Pit in Gotham, but that's a future project for a future day if I ever get around to making another video. Now, in the B-roll, you'll see a full 360 of Wayne Manor. I actually found a tutorial for this Wayne Manor by Microman, and the only part I didn't copy was the top part of this, which I really didn't enjoy. I thought this right here looks so much more extravagant, and I don't really need the top part. All the rooms I have are filled out. So, with that said, let's head into Wayne Manor. Now, as you walk through, you see this first little foyer area. And here's coats for when it's cold or raining. Nice little design. You can see Gotham from here. You can hear Ace, the Bat Hound, in the kitchen. Not the kitchen, the dining room. Over here's more storage for knickknacks and clothes and stuff that the wards might leave behind. But if you look down here, you have a study, which has another way into the Batcave, which I'll show all of those once we've done the full tour of the house. Right here is the clock, the grandfather clock. That's an entrance to the Batcave, which I personally like how I did that. Here is the kitchen with Alfred Pennyworth in here cooking up a meal. Has chicken, a cutting board, some eggs, and a cake. There's a cookbook over here, most likely hand-me-down from Martha Wayne. And you have a wonderful little fridge I designed. Now if you take the stairs down, you'll find yourself into the wine cellar, which I got this idea from Batman Arkham Origins, where Mr. Freeze invades Wayne Manor and you have to go down and enter the Batcave. However, I'll show all of those in a collage in a minute, as I said before. And now if we go to the other side of Wayne Manor, you'll see the dining room, which has a seat for everybody in the Wayne family, including Bruce, Richard, Tim, Damian, Alfred, Jason, Duke, and Cassandra Cain. If you see over here, you have this nice little wonderful boy, Ace. His name isn't showing up right now because my HUD isn't showing up. But there's a beautiful little piano I created. There's a beautiful little piano I created. If you press that button in there, it's a way into the Batcave. I got this idea from Batman Begins, where Batman plays some notes on the piano, and it takes you down into the Batcave. But there's no elevator in this one. I don't have elevators at all in my Wayne Manor, but that's neither here nor there. If you go upstairs, you'll find a whole bunch of different rooms. You have another study. This is more Bruce Wayne's personal study, where he can find a whole bunch of information about his company and running it. If you walk over here, here's a nice little storage room where you keep cleaning supplies, a broom, trash can. You could have a whole bunch of different things in these shelves. This is Duke's room. Since in the webtoon of Batman, Duke lives with Batman. Here's my map room. Here's a nice little map of the world, or what it's supposed to look like from like a top-down view. And then here is my map of Gotham City, which I will give a full in-depth tour of Gotham City if eventually, most likely, because this project is a passion project of mine. Here's more storage for more knickknacks, more adventurous stuff, maybe some plants. Here's Jason's room. I pulled this directly out of a comic. I can't remember what comic off the top of my head, but these two dogs are not from the comics. They are strictly out of my imagination, and also they've been in this world since most likely the beginning. But that's Jason's room. This is a guitar, because, you know, Jason's a metalhead. Here's Tim's room. I couldn't find any design for Tim, so I just went off of what I think Tim's room would look like. Here's a nice little hangout area. You got a nice little fireplace, some paintings. I'm thinking about putting a TV up here, but maybe that's a project for another day. Here's Bruce's room. I like the design I went with it. And at night, you can see, if it loads later on, you can see the bat signal show up. I will show you that later. Here's Richard's room. We'll see Gotham from here. He sleeps in here. I couldn't find any either, so this is just what Dick Grayson's room looks like to me. And finally, you have Damian's room, which is pretty lackluster. A lot of these rooms I couldn't find any sources, like Tim, Damien, and Richard, but I made do. Right here is the bathroom, because you know everyone has to use a bathroom. You have a nice little shower. You can wash your hands, and you can, well, use the toilet. With that being said, I believe that is everything in this top layer. So I'm going to head downstairs. Now going into the bottom layers of Wayne Manor, here's the actual study I showed from before. It has a Wayne family name, lots of books dating back most likely all the way to Solomon Wayne. Here's an artifact from Solomon Wayne's many adventures. Just a really nicely designed area. I like it a lot. Down here is the armory from the Arkham series. I tried to get it as close as I could in Minecraft, but working with the limitations of the area, I really couldn't get that close. But there's a whole bunch of different weapons and things like that on the walls and in these podiums. Now for the different ways into the Batcave, there's the one in the wine cellar I showed earlier. There's a grandfather clock. There's the piano over here. And then there is the fireplace downstairs. Now I'm going to take the most interesting one in my opinion, the grandfather clock, which takes you through a old broken part of Wayne Manor, which I believe is from the days of when Bruce Wayne's grandparents used to help slaves during the Civil War. A lot of this is inspired by the Dark Knight series or trilogy, and these two, the piano and the clock, both lead to the exact same area, which I think is pretty fun. Nice little bit of connectivity. Now in here is the place where the bat suit normally would be, but since I bought the pack of characters, I can just change into the bat skin. And then here is all of the different gadgets of Batman. So I'll show you those two in a minute. Now, as we head down to the Batcave, there's a whole bunch of detail, lots of supports from the railroad days, but as we enter, it gives this wonderful picture. This is my Batcave. This design is from Microman. It is the Arkham Origins Batwing, and I believe it looks really nice. So we're going to go in sections of it. Down here is a little training workout area. You have a little treadmill, you have some free weights, and you have a punching bag just in case Batman needs to take out his anger and frustration on something else besides a human. Here's the way for the fireplace, where you drop down from the fireplace. You drop directly in here, you can have a beautiful view of the Batcave. This is Jason Todd's memorial. I got the suit there with armor stands. There's an invisible armor stand holding the face mask right there, and I think it does a wonderful job of showing, well, Jason Todd's memorial. Follow me over here. There is a custom Batmobile that I really enjoyed making because I made 6 others down in the Batcave or the Batmobile area. But here's all the different suits. Each of these is from a different era in comics or media. Here's just my custom prototype suit. Here's the 1966. Here's the classic gray and black suit. Here's the revised gray and black suit. Here's my custom Batman suit. And here's the 1989 Batman suit. And then here is the Batman Beyond suit. These are the gadgets. That's the one I don't have. So that's the sonic emitter. That's a teleporter to return you back to the Batcave. That's the smoke bomb. That's a batarang, and that's an ice bomb, and that is the grappling hook. Now, the ice bomb works as said. Throw it down, creates ice. The batarang, the batarang works, well, as a batarang. You throw it, it attacks people, and it comes back. The smoke bomb, drop it down, turns you invisible for a couple seconds and creates a smoke cloud. The sonic emitter creates damage to living objects and also creates a loud sound. That's what the sonic emitter does. Here is my bat computer with the Agamemnon contingency plans written out in a book, which didn't even take me that long. I got a keyboard and just searched up what they said and wrote them all down in here. Now here's something I really enjoyed doing, making all of the Batmobiles. Like this is the 89 Batmobile with the turrets attached. This is the BVS Batmobile. This is the Arkham Knight Batmobile, which I like it, I just wish it didn't have the turret in the actual game. This is the Arkham Asylum Batmobile. This is my custom The Dark Knight Batmobile, or the Tumbler. This is my custom Batman and Robin Batmobile. And then here's a Batmobile workstation in case you have to fix something like a tire or the engine or serious damage to the vehicle. So, with that said, we can move to the next part of the Batcave, which is the experimental room. And here Batman's done a whole bunch of experiments, which I used the experimental features in Education Edition to create. Like this is the ice bomb that he created. This is a extremist stick for Nightwing. This is a bow staff for Red Robin, and all of that. So with this part of the Batcave almost completely done, I can show you the little trophy room I have. I haven't fully filled it up with all the trophies I want, but so far I have the copper penny, the machine from Batman Forever that Riddler used to steal people's brainwaves, the blasted Riddler trophy from the Arkham franchise, and then if you take this elevator down, which I'm not going to do, it takes you into a lower section of the trophy room, which has a Green Lantern ring, Solomon Grundy's tape, Talia al Ghul's sword, a scroll of Nabu, Aquaman's crown, Red Hood's helmet, Joker's Red Hood helmet, Arkham Knight's helmet, Professor Pig's mask, the Kryptonian pot, beer toxin, I believe this is Joker's blood from the Arkham series, Magic Ninja Star, a Mirakuru plant from Arrow, that Arrowverse, a Titan Needle. These two are together because they both enhance the user's strength. Catwoman's lasso, and a Kryptonite arrow. That portal takes you into a Justice League area, which is something for a complete other day. So, that said, I can put this part of the Batcave behind me and enter the last part. This part of the Batcave has been around since probably 5 years ago, but I recently added these parts, or these suit designs, to each of them. This is Nightwing's suit, Red Hood suit, Jason Todd Red Hood, Red Robin suit, Robin suit, Damian Wayne Robin, Signal, Spoiler, and Batgirl Cassandra Cain. Now this one, Batwing, I haven't created yet because I haven't had time. I've been working on Gotham City, but I digress. Through here is a training simulator. Come up here, they spawn in like in Arkham Origins, where there's a training simulator in the Batcave and you fight all of them. So thank you for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, maybe subscribe. But the last thing I'm going to show you is the Grey Ghost costume, which Batman stores in the Batcave in Batman the Animated Series as his inspiration for the man he is today. And this is where you teleport back to the Batcave with this nifty little teleport key. With that being said, thank you for spending your time with me. Hope you have a wonderful day. I'm gonna teleport back now.